Hi there, welcome to the Ukestuff channel and welcome to this tutorial for the play along videos of Rise. Now this is a 4-chord song, so it is a song that is very easy on ukulele and it's in the original key as well. Now as a slight warning, there is a self-bleeped out word in the song that's actually part of the song, so you may want to check with if you're going to use this with a community group or a school before using it. It should be okay, but just want to warn you there. So what we're going to do in this video is, first of all, we're going to look at the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Then we'll take a look at the chords you need for baritone ukulele, and then I'll talk about strumming and picking at the end of the video. Now, if you look below, there are chapters in the scroll bar, so you can scroll to chapters that matter to you, or you can find that also in the description below listed. You can just click there and it'll take you to that part of the video. There's also a lot of other information there, such as how to request a song, as well as how to make a donation towards this work. And if you want to take a look through that, I would appreciate that as well. Also, if you like the chords that you see in this song, you can actually find the tabs or chord sheet for this song at ukestuff.info. Ukestuff is a collaborator with the site and has very kindly offered to publish the sheets that are on this, used on this channel, on their channel. So check out ukestuff.info if you're looking for the chord chart for this song. All right, let's begin with the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. I'll be using this instrument. It is a Cadence UKCE01 concert ukulele. It's a laminate spruce top with mahogany back and sides, and this was an Amazon super bargain. Comes with a tuner and basically a dust cover bag for $24.99 as I'm recording this video. I did have to go through and sand it down because the finish was really rough and I had to deal with sharp fret ends, but now it's a pretty decent instrument for only $25. Wow. All right, so the first chord you need with the song Rise is the A minor chord, then the G chord, then the C chord, and then finally the F chord. Those are the 4 chords you need on GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Now let's take a look at the chords you need for baritone. For baritone, I'll be using this instrument. It's my Flight NUB 310 baritone ukulele. I have 2 baritones in the house, and this is the baritone that's always out because it's a laminate. I don't have to worry so much about it. One of the things you need to know if you buy one of these, number one, I think it's really a great instrument, but number 2 is that it comes with GCEA soprano concert or tenor tuning. So if you'd like the sound of a bigger traditionally tuned ukulele, that's one option. But if you want to tune this with baritone tuning, you have to get different strings. I use living water, all fluorocarbon strings, because I don't like a wound string in the sound. So let's take a look at the chords you need for baritone. The first chord is the A minor chord, very much like the C chord with 1 extra finger. Then the G chord, then back to the C chord again. And then the hardest chord here, the partial bar chord of F. If you played baritone, gets used all the time, right? If you same with guitar. It's a very standard chord, but it's one that you kind of have to struggle through. Turns out that a lot of people quit guitar once they hit the F chord, which by all means isn't the most difficult chord, but it's understandable because you have to bar it. Barring isn't so bad, but it takes practice. And when I'm teaching my own students, even in 5th grade, how to play ukulele, we actually start warming up with bar chords from the very first day that we start playing. I just don't make a big deal about it. I say put your finger across all 4 strings, and then we're just going to go up and down the neck. We didn't even talk about it, but then later on, when we actually do need a bar chord, probably around B flat, maybe sometimes with the D7, talking standard ukulele, then they're ready for it, and they don't flip out because it's a bar chord. Do the same thing. Practice every day making bar chords going up and down the neck, and what you'll find out is that later on when you actually need to play a bar chord, it won't be a big deal. Now, some tricks for you with that bar chord. First of all, put the first finger across both strings right above metal first fret and then pull against the fretboard. There's a point at which you are using gravity to close off those sounds, and eventually, just, if you notice my thumb isn't even supporting, just the tension pulling against the fretboard will give you the clear sound there. Then the thumb can just support it lightly. You don't have to think about clamping or hand cramps or anything. It just gives you kind of an extra little bit of support. Then you can add the other fingers. And that's your F chord. So those are the 4 chords you need to play rise on baritone ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming and picking a little bit. All right, now that we've talked about the chords you need, let's talk about the strumming and picking. The first thing I'm going to say is that if you don't feel comfortable picking, you can just strum. And if you don't like what I'm talking about with the strumming patterns, you can strum what you feel works best. There is no ukulele police that's going to show up at your door saying you're playing it wrong. So there is no single right answer. Be very careful of anybody that tells you that there is with a song like this where there was no original ukulele. Now, the beginning of the song starts with sort of a flutish sound playing various spots, and we can replicate that with the ukulele with some picking. But first, I want to show you what you can do if you're not going to pick. The chord changes are steady here, A minor, G, C, F. So you can just play down, up, down, up. That works totally fine. Now, also, I should just mention really quickly where you pick and what you pick. So I plant my pinky on the soundboard. I let my thumb pluck strings 3 and 4. First finger covers string 2, and my middle finger covers string 1 when I do that. So for the picking part, there is no right answer here. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You might find something that works better. So I'm playing an A minor chord, but here's what I do. I play the 3rd string, which is the C string. Then I play the 2nd string, E string. Then I play the 4th string. Then I play the 1st string. Then I play the 4th string again. Now, right now in the A minor chord, that makes the 4th and 1st strings the same. That's fine. I just do the same pattern. And this is the pattern that I do. What does it sound like? Sounds like this. Hear that? Let's do it again. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. It would probably work really well on linear baritone or linear GCEA low G ukulele as well. So let's do that slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. Works really well for me. Full speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, if you don't want to mess with any of that, just... that would work just as well too. Now, when we get to the chorus, which is a heavier part of the song, you're going to have just an up and down pattern like this all the time. But the only challenge is that the F chord jumps a little early on this. So listen when I do it. Hear it? So the F moves quicker than the other two. You get down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, change. And that's where the change happens. That's all the way through those parts. Now, what happens if you're late on it? Nothing. Again, nobody comes knocking at your door saying that you played it wrong. So if you did this, you'd only be a fraction of a beat. So that F chord does jump the change, and it adds some interest and motion. I mean, that's the whole reason doing it. Different from the beginning of the song, which are the same 4 chords. And really, those two things together, either picking or strumming, the whole, or this thing in the moving parts of the song, that's all you really need to make it happen. So that's it. That's all you need to do to be successful on Rise. Thanks so much for watching the video. Thanks so much for watching the play along videos. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.